Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. This is Jennifer Him, and my husband Hip and I are missionaries to Cambodia, and this is the first in a series of videos that we'll be sending you each month. Several churches have asked us to make a short video every month to update them on how things are going, so we're here. And this is the first of our videos. It's taken us a while to get this together because we are not very technologically literate, and we don't have the right equipment. So thank you for your patience as we try to learn how to do videos, but it's a great idea. So please use this in your church however you wish, and thanks so much for watching. As you can tell, we are not in Cambodia. Cambodia does not have snow, and Cambodia is not 25 degrees. Cambodia right now is about 80 degrees, and they're coming out of summertime, coming out of winter time, and pretty soon it'll be up to 100 degrees. So you can tell we're not in Cambodia. Where are we? We are in Michigan. What are we doing in Michigan? We're missionaries to Cambodia. Well, the funny thing about being missionaries is that not only do you do the work and live in the country that you serve, but you also have to raise funds for whatever ministry you do. So we are here in America raising funds for Lena's Hope, which is a school for disabled children that we work with, that we direct. We started Lena's Hope about 6 years ago, and every 2 or 3 years we have to come back to America to raise the funds to keep it going. It takes about $80,000-$90,000 a year to keep it going, and every once in a while we got to come back to raise the funds for Lena's Hope, and also for us as a family, because no one pays us to live over there and to do the work over there. So it's quite a huge, in some ways a burden, to have to raise all the funds for our family, and also to have to raise all the funds for Lena's Hope. And so it takes a very long time. So we have been here in Michigan for 2 years. During that time, my husband Hip has traveled around the East Coast for 6 months, and then he just did a long trip to the West Coast. And so hopefully he has been able to visit you on the East Coast or the West Coast or somewhere in between over the last 2 years to update you on what God is doing in Cambodia. For those of you who pray for us and support us, we thank you so very, very much. You help us to serve the children and young adults in Cambodia, as well as pastors. So we have Lena's Hope, which is a school for disabled children and young adults. We have a foster care program for children who are disabled and coming out of horrible living situations that are dangerous. And we also, Hip mentors pastors, new pastors that are out in the countryside churches out in the rice fields. What is happening to the ministry while we are here covered in snow? Well, our ministry continues. Thankfully, the Lord has allowed us to use Skype and phone and video and other ways of keeping in contact with our staff. So several times a week we are on the phone with our staff in Cambodia, or we are Skyping into the wee hours of the night and the morning, early in the morning, because Cambodia is a 12-hour time zone difference from us, and so in order to talk to our staff, we have to talk to them between 10 o'clock at night and 5 o'clock in the morning. But we have some wonderful staff over there who love the kids and love the Lord, and they're doing a great job of continuing Lena's Hope while we are here in America, and we are able to help work out the problems and difficulties that come up, as all ministries have difficulties and problems. One of the blessings about being here in America, as usual, God works all things together for good. For our family, this has been an important time for our oldest 3 children to grow up and to grow their wings and fly the nest. Each of them loves the Lord and is walking with the Lord. And 2 of them are heading into missions themselves. And so we've been very blessed that our children are serving the Lord and also choosing to marry mates who also love the Lord, and that they want to continue. My oldest daughter was married. She met her husband here in Michigan and was married last year in 2017, and she just had her first baby. So we're grandparents now, a little baby boy named Emmett. And so we're excited for her, and it's been wonderful to walk with her through the journey of courtship and marriage and then having her first baby, and we're thankful we could be here for her. My oldest son, Dara, is in Ohio, working as an airplane mechanic and hoping to head to the mission field using pilot and aircraft mechanics in order to reach the Muslim world. And he's hoping to get married next summer 2019. And my other son, Darit, he is at New Tribes Mission Bible School, which is now called Ethnos 360. And he's hoping to use aircraft mechanics to go and reach the tribal people that have yet unheard the gospel of Jesus Christ. And he's hoping to get married next summer or early fall 2019. So this has been an exciting year for us, as our oldest kids have been finding the people that they want to marry and making plans for their future and starting out on the adventure of serving the Lord. It's been important for us to be here with them, to disciple them and to help them and guide them in this. Keep in mind that missionary kids, America is not their home. Our kids grew up in Cambodia, and so America was a new country for them, and it took some time to help them adjust to America. And also, we believe that our children are our first disciples, and we need to be discipling them to follow the Lord, and that's our first ministry. We need to multiply ourselves so that it's not just us serving the Lord, but it's our children as well. So, but now we have our plane tickets to fly back to Cambodia January 15, 2019. So it's coming right up in the next, we have a month and a half left. And God has provided our monthly support through a donor who donated a good amount of money that will carry us over for the next year. So we are allowed to go back to Cambodia with our family support. And we're still trying to raise the funds for Lena's Hope. We're only halfway there, but we are